You stupid.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 30th, 2017. And just been sitting on my keister again, doing a little thinking, using the noggin. That's where your thoughts are supposed to come from. I don't do the feel and react like most leftists do, because you end up making the wrong decisions, unintelligent decisions, detrimental decisions. Well, anyway, been thinking about how after 240 plus years of us having peaceful transitions of power and duly elected presidents taking office, this election cycle seems to be different. And I think the leftists got too big for their britches and thought they had everything in the bag. They thought they had everything rigged, and they thought there was no way they were going to lose, because they were going to have the votes, they had the buses of people, they had the illegals, they had it all. And Trump still won by 30 plus states, having the majority, getting the Electoral College with 306. But that's not good enough for the leftists. They cry about the majority. The popular vote has nothing to do with our federal elections for president. It has never been. And this is old news already. I mean, stop trying to overthrow the man. He's not going anywhere. The Republicans that are elected aren't going anywhere. You lost 1,000 seats. There's a reason for it. Stop talking like you're the majority and we're just a few people that made a mistake. It doesn't make sense. You hear Pelosi talking about how they're not going to let something happen for the American people's sake. What are you talking about? The American people spoke loud and clear. We know what we want. Trump's trying to deliver it, and you keep fucking it up. I don't know how to make you guys disappear. The Republican establishment doesn't seem to want to help. They just want to seem to bend over and kiss your asses. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. We gave them the majorities everywhere. Vast majority. We're giving them full reign to say, do what you need to do to dismantle this leftist agenda, get the 10 pillars of communism out of our government altogether. It doesn't belong there. We have 8 or 9 pillars already. When you talk about education in the hands of the state, the progressive tax system, and a bunch of others. Unionized labor is one of them. Not being able to tell the difference between city and country. Rule over everything. The only thing you don't have right now is the free speech and the weapons. The First and Second Amendment, I know they're an obstacle for the leftists. Don't let them think that they're for them in any way. They would love to take the guns, take the First Amendment, shut up all the right-wingers that are talking liberty, and they would just love it. They would love to put their boots on our throats. But you know what? You have to get the boot to my throat in order to step on it. And I dare anybody to come try it. All we want is our basic human liberties, which is guaranteed us by God and reestablished in the Bill of Rights. That's all it is being reaffirmed. We already have these rights. There's no government that grants them, and there's no government that's going to take them away either. You are not God. Government don't do God's work. All the leftists want, and establishment Republicans too. Don't ever think I'm letting them off the hook. Never think that. Never. They want to consolidate the power. The more they have people on the government dole for whatever reason, whether they're paying your rent through Section 8, WIC cards, EBT cards, government jobs, government housing, it doesn't matter. You're taking from the government one way or the other, they're expecting something back from you, and they have power and control over you. I don't want any of that. And what does exert a little power, but not nearly as much, is when they take from the taxpayer in such large quantities to dole it to the ones that they're caught in the traps. Because instead of getting nearly 100% of our earned pay, we have to dole it out, which limits our options for educating our children, where we get our health care, where we live, what charities we want to invest in. It's more take it from us and put it where they want it. Fuck what we want. It's always fuck what we want when it comes to the government. It used to be a saying that said, let never the butcher or the baker know the tax man. There wasn't an income tax until the 20th century. The federal government was funded by import and excise taxes. That's it. And it worked for over 150 years. Then the governments, the leftists, starting with Woodrow Wilson, decided we could take from the people, we could consolidate our power, and we could find ways to crush the people and get them to conform to our will. Now, just power-hungry scum that needs to be eliminated. That's what we want. The power-hungry scum that want to take our liberties away to be gone. And the people on the left, I don't know how you don't see it. I just want to be left alone to live my life and to make the decisions for me and my family that I feel are best. And that means getting them out of government indoctrinating schools. Get them out of this rat race. Believe me, I don't want to be in New Jersey, the fucking People's Republic. I want to be out in the Midwest or the Southwest or anywhere but fucking here. I want to be in big sky country, what you pricks call flyover country. Yeah, when you're flying over, I can fucking give you the finger. And you could just forget about me. Well, that's my rant. And just remember, I'll show you something here. Here's a book. A little book about our Constitution. It's another little book. It has the Constitution, Bill of Rights, basically the same as the first one. Get these for as little as $1.99. If you order from a lot of patriotic vendors online, you may get these for free. I've gotten plenty of them for free. I try to give them out when I can. Everybody should know their Constitution backwards and forwards. I can't remember word from word, but I know what different articles and what different, basically the articles. I know what they're for, I know what our government does, I know who does what their powers are, and what their powers are not. And a lot of what we have today is what their powers are not. We're being run roughshod over. They're fucking us in our asses, let's say, without Vaseline, without any lube. We're getting dry fucked. And it's gotta stop. We have to stop it. And these fucking leftists, if they don't want to join us, they can disappear. Alright. Another unhappy day thinking about the state of our fucking country. Try to have a good night. Or a good day. Happy 4th of July if you don't hear me yelling again before then. Thank you. Oh yeah, I said it before, and I'll say it again. The leftist scum and the establishment Republican scum got to be primaried and voted out of office in 2018 if we really want to start making changes in this country for the positive. You want success in this country? You want prosperity in this country? It can come quick if we just get the right people involved in our government. And it's not the fucking leftists and the authoritarian scum. Remember, libertarians, That's who we really need. Conservatives and libertarians. True ones. Not these phony pieces of shit like Mitch McConnell and John McCain and Paul Ryan and jerk-offs like them. Fuck them. And you know who the leftist scums are. Fucking Chuck the Prick Schumer, Nancy batshit crazy Pelosi, and that fucking other bitch. I'm gonna impeach him! Maxine Waters. Fucking the three retards. I don't think there's a whole brain between the three of them right there. Then you got that fucking Dianne Feinstein, the fucking crypt keeper. And there's a fucking boxer. Fucking there's enough leftists there to make you puke from here to fucking to the West Coast. All right. Happy 4th.